6:41 now. Coming up, Alex Butler is having fall fun. Hey, Alex.
Hey, you guys, I heard you. You were like, sweater weather. It's sweater weather. Yes, it is. It's sweater weather. And you know what that means? The apples, the pumpkins, all the goodness, all the goodies that make you excited about fall. Not just the food, though. The fall activities. That is where I get my flannel on and I get outside. The Pumpkinland is back. You know where. We'll tell you all the fun activities you can get into, the hay rides, all the good food that they're bringing back this year, that and more. It's next.
Well, fall is almost here, and that means apple picking, apple cider donuts, and hay rides are back.
Lots of farms are now open for this season, and PHL17's Alex Butler joins us at one of the most popular ones. She's at Linvilla Orchards with all of their fall activities. Love seeing all the pumpkins behind you, Alex.
I know, me too. This is my favorite season. I love it so much. Fall is here. As soon as the apple cider donuts come out, I'm like, I know it's time. By the way, this is an apple cider harvest float. I think I might have added the word cider. I'm not sure. But you can see all the pumpkins here behind me, and that's because this is Pumpkinland at Linvilla Orchards. If you've never been, put it on your list. There are so many fall festivities and things to do here. Lots of activities. I'm going to introduce you to Sarah. Hi. And Sarah welcomes me back this year to all this goodness, and I'm so excited. So first off, did I name this right?
Yeah, the harvest float. It's the newest edition. You can get it in our cafe this season. So it's vanilla ice cream, apple cider with an apple cider donut on top, and it comes in the cute mug.
OMG. And let me tell you, I did take several sips of this. It's so legit. All right, there's so much goodness, first off, on the menu. One of the cool things they have here is an amazing market, so we wanted to walk you through some of the good stuff. First, of course, there's apple picking, so there's apples. But what are all of these?
Yes, we have the cider donuts, which are a staple here at Linvilla. You can get them every day. They're phenomenal. We have apple pie. We have different kinds of apple butter, apple sauce. The caramel apples, which they dip almost every morning in the fall. They're unreal. They're so good.
And there's so many different flavors that you guys do.
So many different flavors. This is a favorite. So it's caramel, white chocolate, and graham cracker.
Yummo.
Yeah, insane. And then we have cinnamon burst loaf cake, salted caramel apple rolls, and of course apple cider. You can't go wrong.
Okay, now of course, when you're eating, you need to work off all that eating with some activities. So you see all the pumpkins that are here, but there are a lot of activities to see. We've got some video just to run people through what they can do here, but we'll start off with apple picking. So you guys have that to do first off, right?
Absolutely. Families can come out and pick their own apples. It's a great experience for the whole family to do together. You can also do a hayride, so you can jump on a hayride and take a whole tour of the farm. Lots of things for families just to do together, things that kids of all ages will like, so you can get your 2-year-old and your 8-year-old to do the same thing for the
yeah,
day.
I love that. While also eating and getting the most sugar ever in their lives. Now over here on this side, I know this is sort of like a setup that you guys do here at Pumpkinland. Walk me through kind of what this is. It's the Jack and the Beanstalk and this whole sort of area here.
Yeah, so we have just an insanely talented art department on the team, and they just work all year putting up these fun things that really just engage kids, really something to talk about with the parents and the kids while they're out here in Pumpkinland. And then we have Peggy Ann, a giant rag doll that is here year-round, and she's just a staple of Linvilla.
And of course, if you need pumpkins, because 'tis the season, you guys have a lot of different varieties, and some that I've actually never heard of. Every time I come here, I'm always like, wait, what is this? I've never even seen this before. But you guys have a bunch of different ones that people can choose from, and everything is a la carte, basically, when they come out here?
Yeah, you come out, fill your cart with pumpkins. It's great if you're like decorating your house or something. We have so many beautiful, unique pumpkins, but also great if you're looking just to carve a jack-o'-lantern.
And then also right here behind us, that back there is basically an area where you guys have all the plants and whatnot.
Yep, our garden center has plants and fall decor. You really can come here and set your whole house up for fall in one shopping trip.
And let me tell you, I do that. I get my mums, I get my pumpkins, I do my hayride, I get my apples, which by the way, coming up next hour, we're actually gonna go apple picking, but you can see over here, this is the hayride station. That's kind of where they load up, and you can go out on the hayride as well, which is a whole separate thing that you can do. And then of course, a little bit of eating. Now, if you wanna come out, Linvilla Orchards, of course, you can go to their website, it's linvilla.com.
Yes, it is.
And basically you go there, everything is sort of a la carte. You can pick what you wanna do. That's my favorite part too, because it's like you don't just pay one price for everything. You kind of pick what you want. You're like, oh, I want to do the hayride. Oh, I want to do some apple picking. Which, by the way, the apples, you just pick whatever apples you want, and then how much does that usually cost? Is it like $7 or something?
It's usually about $11 per person, but you can do a larger volume if you have a bigger family.
Like you
get more bang for your buck.
Okay, good. Yes, because sometimes I take too many apples. Okay, I'm gonna send it back to you guys. Lots of fun, hay rides and good stuff. And whatever you do, girls, whatever you do in your life, when you get here, first thing you do, even though I know it's cold outside, get yourself this harvest float. It's too legit to quit.
That looks good. And then just being able to bite the donut whenever I just need a little something extra.
There you go. That's
like
how it's done. Yep, that's how it's done.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I can't wait to see more. Thank you, Alex. Oh, man. 6:49 now. Weather Source meteorologist Monica Crine is here.
You're
What,
smelling your
Monica?
fingers? What's happening?
No, I'm just like, I want that, and I can taste
donut?
it.
The
You know,
donut.
when you can like it reminiscent, like I'm reflecting on those times that I've had those donuts.
Yes.
So good at
I can't
tastes so
wait.
good.
We were talking about it last night. Okay, when are we going to do our trip to Linvilla?
I know. So that's what Jenna's doing that too. Right now she's got her calendar out and she's like, I think we're gonna do Linvilla this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it gets away from you if you don't plan it now. All of a sudden your whole fall has filled
Fall
up
gets
and you're
busy.
like,
Yeah. Coming up, Alex Butler is at Linvilla Orchards. Look at you on a hayride, Alex.
I'm living the best life that is fall, you guys. You know what it is. Fall means you're bringing out your flannels, you're going apple picking, and there is only one place that I really love, and I know you will love too, that goes over the top with all the festivities. More things than you can dream of to do here. We're talking about apple picking, going into the fields, having some fun, the hay rides, and the good apple cider donuts. All that and more is next.
Fall is almost here, and it feels like it out there this morning. That means that apple picking, apple cider donuts, pumpkins, hay rides, it's all coming back.
Yes, very exciting. Lots of farms are now open for this season, and PHL17's Alex Butler joins us live from Linvilla Orchards. Alex, are you apple picking already?
Yes, I am apple picking. It's one of the best parts, I think, of fall. Of course, if you can apple pick, of course, take a hayride, all that kinds of fun stuff. But I have Stephen here with me this morning to walk us through how the process works because, actually, fun fact about Alex, I've never actually apple picked. I've gone to the apple picking live shots, but I've never officially actually done it myself. So for people who come out here, how does it work, Stephen?
So you go online, you buy a ticket, and you can come up to our pick your own shed, and we'll direct you out into the field with a box.
So when you walk up to
go
these,
pick some apples.
how do you know what makes one better than another? What's the
So
process?
you want to look for one that's pretty well red or the right color of the apple. Most of them are going to be red or
Okay.
green. You don't want to see any yellow on the
No
apple.
yellow. Let me
Too
bring
much
it a little
yellow on the
closer
apple.
to you guys. So if you see too much yellow, that's not good.
It's not quite ready yet.
Okay,
Yeah. So
you
you
wanna
want to
wait.
go for a nice solid colored apple.
Okay, I love it. All right, so real quick, let me walk you through some of the different apples they have here because it's not just one kind. So when you come out and you go through the fields, you're going to be looking at different apples and then deciding which one you want to pick.
Tons of different
Okay,
apples. Yep.
so which way should we start? Should we start on this side? We'll start right here. What do we
Yeah,
have?
we could start right here with some Johnny Golds. Then you got up front here, you got some Empires. You got Mutsus here.
Mutsus. Okay.
Mutsus, yeah, these are pretty good apples. Yep.
Okay.
Then you got the classic Red Delicious apple.
Red Delicious.
You got Crimson Crisps, which are my favorite apples. They're the best.
Okay.
You got Ambrosias, which are known to be
Ambrosias?
the sweetest apple of all
Okay.
time. They're amazing. And then we're still picking the last of our yellow peaches.
Oh,
We
you
got
still
a
have
lot of those.
peaches?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you
be
still
able
want
to get
peaches. And by the way, they also have an amazing market where you can find things like this, which are up here, the actual dipped into chocolate, heavenly,
Yep.
heavens of all the heavens, chocolate-covered apples. And, of course, there's a lot to do here, more than just the apples themselves. So I've got Sarah here with me this morning to walk us through. I know we have some video of all the different activities, Sarah, but for people who don't know that have never been here before, what I love about you guys is that the activity is endless.
Endless. So during the day, we have mazes and apple blasters where you can shoot apples at targets out in the field. So fun. We have a small train ride for kids, of course, the hay ride. And then this weekend, our evening hay ride starts. So it's a moonlit ride through the field and it ends at a bonfire. Or you can take the hay ride to the Friendly Witch's house. Great for younger kids. Also ends in a bonfire with cider, marshmallows. And
the whole night. And then you guys also have a beer garden, which we're going to show next hour, but people can go there as well, and that's all open at the same time.
Absolutely, yeah. So the whole family can enjoy the beer garden. There are games for kids down there. We have a wood-fired pizza oven, so you can grab a pizza, have a beer. It's a great time.
It's the whole nine. So there's really no excuse, moms and dads. You can get your beer, have some fun, and also have some fun with your kids. I'm going to bring you around on this side real quick just so we can get close over here on this side because he was talking to me about how, so which apples are these?
So these are Ambrosia apples.
Ambrosia apples.
And these things are insanely good. So let's see, we could find you a nice one. I'm kind of liking the look
the Ambrosia apple.
of this one.
He's very picky. Did you see that? That was an extreme, like, looking through. Okay, that's the ambrosia apple.
That's
and then
the
this is
ambrosia
your
apple.
favorite. Which is this one?
This is a Crimson Crisp.
Crimson
So,
Crisp.
Yeah, that's a really good apple. Take a bite out of that guy. I'll try the ambrosia.
He's like, take a bite out of that guy. Wait. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is really good.
They're really good, yeah.
It's like very crisp, but also like the juice is flowing.
Yep. They're
Super
very
good.
sweet. Very
Is it hard
crispy.
for you to choose which ones? I feel like it's hard for people to choose which apples they're going to take when they leave. But the good news is you can leave with a whole basket. You can get any kind you want when you come out to Linvilla. By the way, they also have an amazing harvest float, which you need to try. All right, real quick, and Alex, run, because we are off to go to the beer garden, and in order to get there, luckily, I have a ride. Don't try this at home. They won't give out free rides. This is just for me because I'm special. Yes, I love being special today. Listen, come out to Linvilla. It's going to be a great time. I'll send it back to you guys. You guys, is the hayride the best part? I don't know. I kind of get torn.
That's
the
pretty
hayride
cool,
or the
especially
apples?
a personal hayride
Yeah.
with a freshly picked apple. What could be better,
I forgot to close the gate. Oops. I was supposed to be
careful,
safer.
Alex.
Alex Butler is live at Linvilla Orchards this morning. Hey, Alex.
Hey, listen, of course it's fall. Of course you want to do some fall festivities, and maybe you're used to seeing, of course, the apple cider donuts, all that good stuff. But did you know that there's a farm that has a beer garden in it where you can actually sit down, sit by the fire, and then actually get some really delicious over-the-top beers that are made just for fall. And for the dads, we've got a place for you to sit too. We'll tell you about that and more. It's coming up next. Yeah, that's an apple cider donut beer that's in his hand. We'll tell you about that next.
So it is almost fall, and of course that means all the things of the fall season, right? You got apple picking, apple cider donuts, pumpkins, hay rides. It's all coming back.
Yeah, really excited. And lots of farms in our area are now open for the season. PHL17's Alex Butler is live in Linvilla. Hey, Alex.
Hey, you guys, this is the my favorite part of all of this is that you can actually come to this beer garden and have some fun with your parents or maybe your friends. You got to be 21 and over, but hey, that's what makes the fall festivities a blast, because you come out with your kids, have some fun, get on the hay rides, and then come to the beer garden. So this is a fabulous addition to Linvilla, and Rob is the one who brought it here. He said he came here for years and years with his kids, didn't see a beer garden, and you were like, we got to get one.
You need a beer. There's a lot to do at Linville. There's hay rides, there's Pumpkinland, there's corn mazes. You're exhausted in the end.
Yeah.
Kids are still running wild. So you could bring them here, you could relax, have some of our ciders, some of our handcrafted beers. Right now we're open Fridays through Sundays in September, and then in October we'll be open every day.
Okay, we're going to walk you through some of those beers. So over here on this side, walk me through. You've got some of your classics.
Yeah, Coastal Living Pilsner is our new American Pilsner. We have Hop and Hazy IPA, which is Hazy IPA. That's our #1 seller. Barnegat Lager, which is a nice hearty lager. Shack IPA, which is West Coast IPA. And then we have some fall seasonal. So we have Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
The pumpkin ale.
Yeah, that's a heavy hitter. That's 9%. We also have Oktoberfest, which is a classic beer, and then some ciders made specifically for the beer garden. We have Linvilla hard cider and cider donut cider, which tastes
That's
like
the one I was trying. It's actually, by the way, it's very, very good, and it does give me all the flavors of fall. And then back here we have Jenna, who's going to pour something for us. What is she pouring out there?
She's pouring one of our hard cider slushies.
Okay, so these are what's inside. So is that essentially what this is, but iced?
Pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
a
this
little
is
bit of
ice.
spice added.
Okay, I've never actually had this, so I'm gonna try this for
knew
sure.
you were excited.
I was
You thought
excited.
about it all morning.
I am excited. Okay, hold on, will you pull that off for me? Sorry, it's just too many things. They're just okay, there we go. Perfect, love it. Okay, that's very, very good. And also, I just want to say, when you're in the sun, especially when you're out here, because it's such nice weather, you can come out here and have a great time. I just want to give you a little idea of what the space looks like, because you can come out here, obviously do a little cornhole, which is fun. But for the dads, I'm looking at you, the dad who's listening to me right now, or the moms too. You can hang out here, sit here, watch a football game. So it's Saturday, the Gators are playing. Okay, I'm saying the Gators because I'm biased. Maybe Penn State's playing, whoever's playing. And you want to hang out here and watch the game, you can do that. Now, there's of course a lot to see and do here. Sorry, I'm breaking into the game to meet Sarah over here. Sarah, I know we've got some video of basically all the activities that there are to do here, but walk me through some of the things that there are to do that people may not know about.
Yeah, so you can come out with your kids, visit the barnyard animals, play at the playground. We have pony rides on the weekend, face painting, straw bale maze, corn maze, apple blasters, daytime hay rides, and then evening hay rides that end in a campfire.
And then, of course, I did some apple picking a little bit earlier, but when you can go up there, there's also the hay rides as well, but the hay rides are separate.
Yep, the hay rides are separate, so you'll get a hayride ticket and apple picking tickets because you're going to want to do it all.
Okay, and then there's also barnyard animals too, which the kids can pet those, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, they're out and kids can pet them and feed them. They're super friendly, they love people, and they just love visitors, so this is their favorite time of year too.
Okay, and then also my favorite time of year is when they bring out all the good food. Let me take you over to this table really quick so you can just see, if you missed it in our earlier hours, this is some of the goodness you can get at the market. Let me just tell you, it's all over the top, but that right there in the very, very front is something new that they brought this year, and that is the Harvest Float, which is unstoppable goodness. I think there's like, what's in there, Sarah? It's apple cider, vanilla soft serve,
cute Linvilla cup.
and you get to keep the cup? You keep the cup. Whoa, okay, and you get to keep the cup. I love that so much. Okay, and then of course you can get all that good stuff at the market. Now, if you're looking at me and you're like, wait, Alex, how do I do this all? Get tickets online, go to linvilla.com. That's where you can get all the details so you can come out, have all this goodness, have some fall fun. And let me just introduce you really quick to Sam. Sam, come over here. Sam, hold on. Sam is our intern today who's out here with me, and I always bring my interns on TV. But I just want to say something that we have in common, girls, with PHL17 and Linvilla is, see how this says, I love that place. She loves us as well. Look at this, a tattoo of PHL17. It's a temporary, just so you know.
Real. It's actually real.
Stop. It's not real. It's a temporary tattoo, but she had it on and I was like, wait a minute, you love us that much? She's like, I love that place.
I love that place.
Okay, she is awarded with an apple cider donut for the love and affection that she has for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna send it back to you guys, and I will be sending back some of these delicious apple cider donuts as well.
That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if we are being awarded with apple
Yes,
cider
I will
donuts.
also get a temp tattoo if you need me to, Alex, for those donuts. They're so good.
Yeah, anything else? Yes, they're on the way.
Thank you, Alex.